This video provides an overview of the key terminology used to describe compact tractors. A basic understanding of these important terms will be a great asset in your tractor selection process. Let's start with the engine, the heart of the tractor. The first term you need to know is gross engine horsepower. Gross engine horsepower is a measurement of engine output taken at the flywheel without any accessories attached. The more gross engine horsepower, the more potential work a tractor can do. New Holland compact tractors are available in a range of 20 to 60 gross engine horsepower. Another important term is engine displacement. This is the total volume of air the engine can draw in during one complete cycle. Engine displacement is typically measured in cubic inches, cubic centimeters, or cubic liters. And as you'd expect, an engine with larger displacement will typically deliver more horsepower and torque than a smaller engine. Next, let's talk about the transmission. New Holland compact tractors are available with transmissions that can be described in three categories: gear, hydrostatic, and CVT, or constantly variable transmission. Let's describe these one at a time. A gear transmission is similar to a manual transmission you'll find in some automobiles. This type of transmission uses a clutch and a series of toothed gears to transfer power from the engine to the drive axle. New Holland offers two types of gear transmissions. The most basic option is a non-synchronized gear transmission. This simple, rugged system is built with straight-cut gears that spin freely. This design requires the operator to stop the tractor before changing gears. The alternative is a synchronized transmission, which is built with helical cut gears that are constantly meshed. This makes shifting easier and allows the operator to change gears while the tractor is in motion. The next type of transmission, called a hydrostatic transmission, uses a hydraulic pump and hydraulic motor to transfer engine power to the drive axle. With this transmission, the operator controls the tractor's speed and direction with foot pedals rather than a gear lever. This makes a hydrostatic transmission very easy to drive. The last transmission is called a CVT, or constantly variable transmission. This modern design uses a chain and variable pulley system to automatically achieve the optimum transmission ratio. No gears or shifting is required. Now, this may sound complicated, but it actually makes the tractor incredibly easy to operate. All you need is a pedal and a direction lever. The transmission does the rest. The result is seamless speed changes and smooth, quiet operation. Now, let's move on and talk about the axles. Just like you'd find in an automobile, the axles maintain the position of the wheels to each other and to the tractor. They are the primary structures that carry the weight of the tractor. However, the axles may also be incorporated with the drivetrain, braking, and steering systems. Another axle feature is a locking differential, or diff lock. This simple system increases traction by forcing both wheels on the axle to rotate in unison, regardless of traction or terrain. On New Holland compacts, the diff lock lever is positioned for quick and easy activation anytime you need extra traction. And speaking of traction, New Holland offers a really cool feature called SensiTrack. This is an automatic four-wheel drive system. With SensiTrack, four-wheel drive is engaged anytime the tires begin to slip. Plus, it automatically disengages when not needed to protect your lawn and reduce tire wear. Another term you should know is turnaround diameter. This is the length of a straight line through the center of a circle to its outside edges. Tractors with smaller turnaround diameters are more maneuverable and allow the operator to save time and money by turning around faster and allowing mid-mount implements, like mowers, to cover more ground. Now, if you want the best maneuverability, you'll definitely want Super Steer. This feature is a New Holland industry exclusive that allows the front axle to articulate or angle in combination with the front wheels. Together, this delivers an exceptional turning radius. The next important term is hydraulics. This system uses pressurized oil to power a variety of valves and cylinders throughout the tractor. The most obvious use of hydraulics is the front loader. However, the hydraulic system also operates the three-point linkage and can power a wide variety of implements. Speaking of the loader, anytime you use a front loader, it is essential that the tractor is equipped with a FOPS, or Falling Object Protection Structure. This is a heavy-duty canopy which is designed to protect the operator from falling objects. Another safety feature on every tractor is a ROPS, or Rollover Protection Structure. This heavy-duty roll bar is designed to protect the operator in a rollover situation. Now, let's talk about the back of the tractor. The first term you should know is PTO, or Power Takeoff. A PTO is a spline shaft that is driven by the tractor engine. Every tractor has a rear PTO. Some models also offer a mid-mount PTO, located underneath the tractor. You'll use the PTO to power a huge variety of implements, like a mower, snowblower, or a rotary tiller. So, if the PTO powers the tools that do the work, you should be interested in how much PTO horsepower your tractor creates. PTO horsepower measures the amount of power provided by the engine to run a PTO implement. Now, it's not possible to deliver 100% of the engine's horsepower to the PTO because the engine loses some power during the power transfer or to the other components of the tractor, like the transmission, alternator, or power steering pump. Therefore, a tractor's PTO power is typically 10 to 20% less than the gross engine horsepower. Driveline efficiency is the term we use to describe how well engine horsepower is transferred to the drive axle and PTO. And a tractor with higher driveline efficiency will give you more power for traction and running PTO implements. When you're comparing compact tractors, you'll hear about 3 different ways to control the PTO. The most basic option, called a transmission-driven PTO, combines the transmission and the PTO on a single master clutch. With this system, the PTO and the transmission are engaged or disengaged together. The second option is called a live PTO. This system uses a 2-stage clutch to provide greater control of the PTO. With a live PTO, pressing the clutch in halfway allows you to engage and disengage the transmission without affecting the PTO. This allows you to maneuver the tractor while the PTO is still engaged and the implement is still working. The third PTO option, called an independent PTO, is the easiest to operate. With this system, there is no clutching required to engage or disengage the PTO. Instead, the PTO is activated with a simple lever. Next, let's talk about attaching implements to the tractor. The simplest connection is the drawbar. This is a flat horizontal bar attached to the rear of the tractor. In compact tractors, the drawbar is most commonly used to attach a trailer. However, it can be used for a variety of towed implements, like a hay rake or a small baler. The next important term is the 3-point hitch. This is the most common way to attach rear implements to a tractor, and every 3-point hitch has the same basic parts: 2 lower lifting links and an adjustable top pivot link. Now, there are several different hitch sizes, or categories. These categories, numbered 1 to 4, refer to the size, dimension, and strength of the hitch. The higher the category, the more lift capacity the 3-point hitch has. Therefore, Category 4 3-point hitches are on the largest agricultural tractors. New Holland compact tractors are built with Category 1 and 2 hitches to provide you with fantastic lifting capacity for rear-mounted implements. That's it, front to back, top to bottom. You now have a good understanding of the basic terminology used to describe compact tractors. When you're ready to learn more, contact your local New Holland dealer. Their knowledgeable staff is your #1 resource for detailed information on equipment of all sizes.